This is Jonathan Aguilar for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Joe Hayden. We are here in Doncaster. You're fighting this Friday night. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling fit, healthy, and just really excited now for Friday night. Obviously done the press conference today, and then weighing in tomorrow, and then it's time to go. It's good to step onto the pitch and have a look at what we're in store for.
Are you from Doncaster?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I literally live 10 minutes down the road. Yeah.
So this must be pretty special to be fighting here at the stadium, right?
Yeah, mate. It's class. It's like I grew up watching football. My uncle used to bring me to Donny games all the time when I was younger. So then to box on the pitch it's a dream come true. I would have never imagined it. I did an interview a couple of years back with newspaper, and they said, what would your dream venue be? And I said it'd be to box on Doncaster Rovers football ground. Never in a million years I think it'd come this soon, but we're here now, so looking forward to it.
Now we knew you were fighting anyway because Dave announced it straight after his fight in the ring. What's having him as a mentor been like for your career?
Yeah, amazing. He prepares us for everything, like stuff down to like interviews like this. He throws us in the deep end of everything. Like interviews can be bloody nerve-wracking for us fighters. You know what I mean? Like it's a completely different thing standing in front of a camera and talking to someone. But Dave's always made sure that he's chucked us in deep, and whenever there's been someone there, he's like, "Oh, interview him." Even if it's not going anywhere, it just gets a light on you and he gets you speaking to people. And he's like that in every situation with everything. Sparring, he just chucks her in sparring and training. It's unbelievable. Having Dave as his mentor it's brought me on leaps and bounds, and it's the reason why I've improved so much I have.
I remember just looking at his social media years ago, and he'd be training you in like his, I think maybe his garden or like on the pavement or whatever it was. Talk to us about how you've developed since those days.
That right there is the patio of dreams. That's where champions are made. It used to be a lovely old patio that did, but it's been battered now. Like we've stepped up and down it that much. It's took its toll on it, and it's cracked to bits now. But no, yeah, we train all over, like, because obviously we haven't got a gym, so we just literally travel up and down country, training everywhere, sparring absolutely anyone, and I think that's the main reason why I have improved so much. Obviously, especially the sparring. There's nothing you can replicate a fight more than sparring. And we've had amazing sparring for the last 4 years because Dave just gets us everywhere, absolutely all over. We've drove up and down country sparring, so yeah, it's been great.
Who's the best guy you've sparred?
Jack Cattrall. 100%, yeah. There's also I've also sparred Lewis Ritson, Dalton Smith, great fighter. Last week I sparred Echo Esserman, who's a brilliant fighter. I've sparred some top class fighters.
Just talk about Dave for a minute. Obviously, a crazy night on Saturday night. I'm sure you were ringside for. Talk me through the win in the rematch against Fisher.
Mate, unbelievable. It was some buzz that. Obviously, I've seen Dave. Obviously, last camp, this camp, how well he's been training. Obviously, he went straight over from the last fight, straight back into camp for this one. And I've seen how hard he's been working and how good he's looked in the gym. So I had every confidence that it was going to happen, to be honest. But then, to the magnitude that it happened at and the knockout that he got to do it, and how early it happened, it was unbelievable. Yeah, the place went crazy because obviously with it being Copper Box, as Johnny's chuffing home ground, and when there were a video that was showing Dave live as he got out of the taxi coming into the venue, the whole place went crazy. Dave had just as many fans there, I'd say. But no, Saturday night, as soon as that knockout punch landed, just went absolutely mental, and it's up there with one of the best nights of my life, to be honest.
Now, he told me to speak to you because he said when I interviewed him earlier that he was ill and in his words spewing everywhere just weeks before the Fisher fight. Talk to us a bit about sort of that aspect of camp, because that can happen to fighters where they get ill, and it's not really said before the fight, but yeah, what was it like in that? Were you concerned?
Not massively, no, because when he was ill, it was still a few weeks out. think there was a bit of a bug going around. We were sharing the Airbnb. There was me, Dave, and Conor Walker, and I think all three of us sort of like took turns getting poorly, really, just passing bugs around. But yeah, he was really badly at one bit. But he rested up and he got back to it where he left off, really. But no, he trained really, really hard, and obviously that can leave you susceptible to getting poorly when you're training hard and what have you. But he got his rest in as he should have, and he come back firing all cylinders and finished camp really, really strong. I think he had a bit of a cough toward the end of camp. If you watch the press conference back, he actually coughed, and people was in the comments saying, "Oh, worrying a bit like, well, I'm a bit worried about Dave here with this cough," but he was absolutely fine. Yeah, all good.
And obviously, people want to see various fights next for him. Anyone you want to see him in with?
Anybody really. I think obviously there's a big fight, a big UK fight would be Dave and Chisora. That'd be a massive fan favourite fight. I think people would love to watch that fight. Two massive, well-liked people, massive ticket sellers, and it's a fan-friendly fight as well with the clash of styles as well. Neither of them are going to want to take a step backwards, and yeah, it'd be just pure fireworks. I think the Fraser Clark fight would be good to get that loss turned over and get a win over Fraser, which I think Dave's more than capable of. I think the best version of Dave beats Fraser, definitely. And also another one I think could be interesting is like a Dillian Whyte rematch possibly. Obviously there's that loss as well that he could avenge and go on, and I believe Dave beats Dillian Whyte as well. I've seen Dave in the gym for the last few years, and I can honestly say that I'm always having arguments with people of a Dave, because an on it Dave, a fit Dave, I've seen how much talent and how much skill he's got, and I think he's right up there with the best of them, to be honest with you.
And just finally, obviously he's said that he's getting his ensuite. We've heard that a few times, but just seeing what he's been able to do, the resurgence in his career as just a mate, you must be proud of him.
So proud, yeah. Boxing aside, like you say, just as a friend, I couldn't be any prouder. Because obviously, I was there Saturday as a friend, watching him as a friend, and like I said, it was one of the happiest nights of my life just to see him finally get what he deserves in his first professional title. A massive win like that on the big stage against someone like Johnny, it was absolutely massive, and I just so proud, and like and then the world's his oyster now. What he goes on to do next, even bigger. So no, I'm buzzing for him, and he's made it out of the hood. You know what I mean? He's in his detached house with an ensuite, and I think he's got a cinema room, this gaff that he might be moving into. So you know what I mean? He's doing amazing for himself. So I'm just absolutely over the moon for him.
And lastly, circling back to yourself, people tuning in for the first time on DAZN, what can they expect from Joe Hayden in terms of his style and how he boxes?
A nice, neat boxing performance. I'm a good slick boxer really, but I can do a bit of everything. I'll go forward, I'll come backwards, whatever the opponent wants to do, I can counter that. So yeah, just tune in. You'll see a good boxing display really Friday night. I believe I'm going to put a big performance on, a career best performance, and I'm going to show everyone what I'm capable of Friday night.
And where can people follow you on social media?
Mainly Instagram, Joe Hayden 99 on Instagram. Don't really use anything else really.
There you go, follow him up. Joe Hayden back out this Friday here in Doncaster. Do not miss it. Appreciate it.
Top man.